Hey, little brother.
Let's get a table.
Sure.
What was that about, that thing with Buzz?
Oh, Buzz and I were just playing.
Well, he did not look entertained.
Well, he's getting a little sour these days. In fact, you don't look so good yourself.
Yeah, well, I've made a couple of decisions, and I'm kind of thinking you're not going to like either one of them.
Doesn't look like they've made you too happy right now.
Yeah. That's why I need your help. We'll be dealing with the Economic Development Board of San Cristobal, not with the current prince.
Where do we get the upfront money?
Alan Spaulding. Oh. He won't be a partner. In fact, he won't even have control of the project. It'll just be a straight loan. In return, he gets 10% of the profits and 2.5% of any future projects in the Caribbean. What do you think?
Well, logically, it all adds up, and we stand to make a whole bunch of money.
There is no doubt about that.
I hate it.
I hate it, too.
Then why are we doing this?
To save my marriage. The look on Olivia's face when she was telling me about this, she put so much work into it. You could see how important it was to her for me to accept it. Billy, I knew in that moment my marriage was on the line.
So we're doing this for feelings?
Well, yes. Well, but it goes both ways. I mean, what if I were to present this project to you and it did not include Edmund or Alan?
I'd jump in with both feet. You know that.
Yeah, exactly. So the question is, whose feelings are more important, Olivia's or yours and mine?
Oh, no, wait a minute. This doesn't have anything to do with yours and my feelings. This has to do with somebody else's feelings. I gotta hand it to Olivia. She wasn't gonna let you slide anymore.
I have not been sliding. There's just been a lot going on.
Yeah, and most of it's been coming over from Reva's house. No, she made you choose. She said, choose, work with me, even if it means working with the man who hurt Reva.
We are not going to be working
Prove
with Edmund.
That you love me more.
She didn't pick San Cristobal for that reason. She picked San Cristobal because she's lived there before.
I know.
She has
We're going to make a lot
there.
of money. We're going to have a good time. We're going to work for the country, not for Edmund. That's all true, but everything I just said is true, and you know it. That's why you got that sick feeling in your stomach. Because she made you choose. And you don't want to be around when Reva finds out that you did choose.
Billy, I married Olivia. I chose Olivia. Sometimes she has a little trouble seeing that, understandably so, but listen to me, she needs this. Not just to get back at Reva, she needs this for her, she needs it for us, and I want to give it to her. So, are you willing to go for it?
You know I am.
Look, I'll deal with Reva and her reaction to all of this. Hey, you know, think about it. This is about work. This is about business. It really has nothing to do with her.
No, I'm sure you'll figure out some way to tell her.
Actually,
Hey, don't even think about it. Don't go there. I have no desire to tell Reva whatsoever.
I understand that.
Even though she's blind, her aim is still good.
Okay. I'll handle it.
And look, you needed to make this work. We'll make it work. Okay?
Thank you.
Besides, I kind of like the idea of using Alan's ball to get back some of what he took from us. And I kind of miss having a corporate jet.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you pick out the jet. You can even name it. Thank you. I mean it.
You're welcome. Anytime. All right, I'm going to get back to the job site.
Not quite yet.
What?
Yeah, there's one more thing. In fact, this might be a little tougher for you to swallow than the San Cristobal project. I need your help with Tony Santos.
Buzz, you want to fix me up 3 eggs and smother them with steak?
See, the bottom line is this. We have to give Tony Santos a job. I'm glad you find this so amusing.
No, this just hasn't been a good week for you.
That would be an understatement.
You know, actually, this one isn't as hard.
Says you.
No, look, you give this little poison puppy of Marah's a job, and if it works out, he's no problem.
No, so you have not seen the way that Tony looks at Marah.
No, I'm talking about he's no problem with the law. And if it doesn't work out, well, then you can say you tried, and, you know, that's it.
No, but see, then he'd still be a hero to Marah. See, the problem isn't just the way Tony's looking at Marah, it's the way Marah's looking at Tony. And besides that, in 2 weeks, she's going to be 18. I will have no control over her whatsoever. We have got to get this kid to go straight.
Do you think he wants to go straight?
I don't know. See, every time I look at him, the blood kind of comes up behind my eyeballs.
Of course it does. Some punk kid is trying to take your little girl away from her daddy. Now, you feel the same way even if it was a Boy Scout she was going out with?
Maybe so, but Tony Santos...
Hey, look, you think maybe it's just his family?
Yes, no, I don't know. See, that's why I need you. If I spend 5 minutes with that kid, I want to beat the daylights out of him.
Well, you better start counting because look who just walked in the door. Want some coffee?
No. Let's start with what you already know. Do you have any job skills that would translate?
Sure. You ever been on a construction site?
Officially, no. But when I was a kid, you know, I was always into big equipment. Like, I thought I could get into driving a bulldozer.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than it looks, isn't it?
Yeah, when I was 13, I mean, I was... Yeah, I'm good with cars and trucks. You know, I can make anything run, so...
With or without keys, I'm sure. 4 minutes.
So, you say you've had experience driving,
Yeah.
Is it some kind of chauffeur?
Okay. I was the best wheelman in Chicago, right? Curb to 60 in less than 10 seconds. Nobody I drove for ever got caught.
Well, we try and keep high-speed chases down to a minimum, but if you work with cars, that's good. And if you're mechanical, you say you were a mechanic?
No. No, my best friend's dad had a chop shop over at on the north side. We kept him supplied with cars, stuff like that.
How old were you then?
13, 14.
And that was your first job?
No. No, I was running numbers when I was 10.
Oh. 3 minutes.
Look, work with me here, kid. You're going to anger him, and he's going to try and kill you in a half second.
Look, you're giving me a chance here. I think you deserve to know where I've been.
Well, as opposed to me finding out a couple months down the road, some other way?
Oh, no, you wouldn't find out. You see, the juvenile records are sealed. The only way you'd know is if I told you. And I'm not going to hide anymore. Not from Marah, not from you.
Any other resume skills you want to tell us about?
When I was 10, I was running numbers. When I was 12, I was selling weed.
You didn't sample any of that, did you?
No. I didn't inhale, right? When I was 13, 14, I was boosting cars. And when I was 15, my uncle put me on the streets. Collection, protection.
15. An overachiever.
6 juvenile arrests. No convictions.
That's a good lawyer.
Better believe it, my uncle had the best. He died when I was 17, and everything got bad after that.
Oh, so everything you've said up to this point, that was the good stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
You see, there was trouble for my family. People started grabbing territory. I had to bust heads. You know, when I had to. Then, see... It was a club one night, and this kid was giving me trouble the whole night. He wouldn't let up. So I pushed him. A little too hard. He fell through a plate glass window.
Did he die?
No. No, he was busted up pretty bad. He was Joey DeMiola.
Oh. Old man DeMiola owns half the unions in Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, big family, big trouble. That's when I came over here. Came to see Ray, and he asked Danny to help me out. Danny and Abuela, my grandmother, right? They called in some favors to get the heat off me. But I was stuck here. You know, I thought I'd lay low for a while, then I'd go back to Chicago. And that's when I met Marah.
And everything changed?
No. No, not everything. Not all at once, but I wanted to now.
That's a good start.
Everything I did for Danny was legit. I mean, I helped run the club. I was, you know, helped out with the staff.
You know computers, right?
Yeah, we worked with computers. I learned a lot before before the trouble happened.
Okay, here's the deal. We're going to start you in the office at the Spire site. You're going to basically keep records of people's hours, appointments that Billy and I have. Sit in on some meetings, things like that.
You mean like a secretary?
No, like a person who's working their way up from the ground. I mean, look, son, you want to get ahead in this business? You learn to use your brains, not your muscle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm good.
Your hours will be 7 to 4. You'll have a 1-hour lunch break. Let's see, there should be some overtime. No personal calls at the office. Dress as casual, but neat. Any questions?
You got a later shift?
We'll meet you at the site in 1 hour.
Today?
Is there a problem with that?
No.
Good.
No. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I
Thanks.
wouldn't thank me yet, by the way.
Right. Well, thanks for the chance.